Counting down the top 10 for this week, the number 1 song is...
Well, my saddle so
Cut! Counting down the top 10 for this week, coming in at number 2 is...
Look out, kids, here comes a wrecking ball!
This is nuts!
Insane, right?
Take it easy, Mr. Squirrel. Don't you know you can win one of 5,000 portable CD players by finding a picture of me inside a Cadbury's caramel wrapper? Take it even easier with Cadbury's Caramel.
That's it. She's going down. Now, remember, guys. From above, the wicked shall receive their just reward.
Hello, everybody. I'm the Loud House Critic, one guy with 1,000 views and all the episodes I must review. Man, does it feel good to be back so much on the internet to review some more Loud House episodes. So grateful I got to catch my breath and have a long, relaxing break and actually spend time with the family and have a lot more loving time with my girlfriend. But enough about keeping all the audience waiting for another Loud House Critic episode review. Let's get things back right on tack, since now we're in March, and this means Lola and Lana episode, which obviously I have some newer Lola and Lana episodes, and we're gonna start things off with Rough Patch, the 11th episode from season 9 of the Loud House, and the 366th episode. So after seeing the title card of the episode and knowing what the plot was, and seeing Lola with that grin and seeing that little angel right next to her, it made me realize, oh my gosh, this could be a very interesting episode, because it has to be one of these episodes where Lola has to have an angel and devil conscience, because honestly, she really could use one compared to Lincoln, Lisa, and Lynn probably. But to make things doubly interesting, I had to bring someone else along the ride for this, since he knows Lola the best. And I'm not talking about Michael Game Show. We'll get to him in another Loud House Critic episode review. But this one goes to Andreas.
Hi-ho, everybody. It's great to be back reviewing another Loud House episode. You know, as much as the Loud House has been getting the Simpsons treatment, I'm willing to give this episode a try. And let's see if Lola will actually do the right thing, or will she continue down her spiral, if you catch my drift. So, let's find out what happens here.
Oh, hallelujahs and hosannas, it could drive anyone bananas.
You'll discover wicked ways you've never known before. And you'll find that when you're really rotten to the core.
As a snickerdoodle, I will try to be considerate and helpful, courageous and kind, and live by the snickerdoodle code.
You know, one thing that's really surprised me is they managed to bring something back that came from season 2 called Patching Things Up. Because, you know, it's been like, how long has it been since we ever got to season 2 to bring back some of the characters?
I don't remember. This show's going on for a while.
But it's been so obvious that we see Lola and Lana still together doing Bluebell Scouts and all that.
Yeah, but now they're snickerdoodles. How did it change from blueberries to snickerdoodles?
I think you mean Bluebell.
Well, you know, maybe you should just take a minute and e-dray your ipscray.
Well, sorry.
Okay, snickerdoodles. As you know, we're here today to earn our good companion patch. The last one you'll need to become a golden snickerdoodle and have the honor of wearing this.
Go Sash, you know Lola's all over that shit.
Especially anybody remembers about her being obsessed with gold a lot.
Don't tell me she'll get gold fever.
I'd rather be shiny like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck.
Count my money, make it look golden. I will sparkle like the green rings royals itself. Just a sec, don't you know?
You'll each be paired up with a senior pal, and each afternoon this week, you'll take them to the mall for some quality bonding time. Yeah. It's a great opportunity to really get to know your senior and make their day snickerdoodle special.
Yeah, this snickerdoodle special is actually going to get burnt to a crisp because obviously, if young kids got to hang around with seniors, that ain't going to be so much of a good look in public, you know?
Well, it worked for Russell when he helped Carl and Up. Well, let's just hope none of them get stuck with Scoots.
Okay, Lana, you've got Seymour.
Sweet. Thanks, Miss Trent. Maybe he'll let me play with his dentures.
That's really gross.
Well, whatever creams your corn. Here, catch!
Chomp, chomp.
Who the fuck is this girl?
Okay, you need help, Lana. Well, at least she didn't put the dentures in her mouth like Bart did with his grandpa's.
Fuck no.
Lola, you'll be with Bernie.
Bernie? I guess I can work with that. Okay.
But you strike out. You resign.
Boy, am I looking forward to this. I haven't been to the mall in ages.
Well, you're in good hands, Bernie. It's my second home.
Did I ever tell you about the time I shopped at the very first mall ever built? Back in 1952. Before that, it was a lima bean field.
You know, they say much old people are supposed to be much wiser and much smarter when they get older, but in times like this, listening to them talk over the same story, I die of embarrassment and boredom. But Lola Loud decides to take the old man for a little drive up to the mall, not until he starts talking to her to death.
So I said, get this, you can take your homework and stuff it. Well, boy, did I get in trouble. Lost my yo-yo for a week.
Camelot is a place we all can go for laughing and singing.
You know, I'm surprised that Bernie could fit in that car.
We're here!
You sure you're allowed to park here?
Oh, honey, as a platinum shopper, I can park wherever I want. Now, let's hit the stores.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a toy car like that isn't going to get towed away anytime soon, you know?
You know, this also reminds me of, and I've actually seen this in videos, some people would just park in the disabled part and cross their cars there so they can block the whole thing.
They're freaking idiots.
No, they're flipping dicks.
Don't you love the smell of new luxury goods? Princess Apparel is having a blowout end-of-season sale? Don't mind if I do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? She's going to get pretty much sidetracked and forget her responsibilities, you know? Which is a big missed opportunity of season 5, if you guys know where I'm getting at.
Yeah, speaking of responsibility, where's the elder that she's supposed to look after?
Just a sec, Lola. I want to get in my steps. Setting goal 1,000. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, God, we're gonna be here all day.
I might as well have some fun.
And I'm sure you will find that we're here to raid and kill you. We're here to kill STAM.
Good thing I got there before all the tiaras were picked over.
Wait. Was that Lindsay Sweetwater?
I believe so.
Oh, look, all Reiningers. This store was here when I was a kid. I used to help my mom pick out pantyhose.
Enough already!
You've been jabbering for hours.
They say vampires live forever, but I die of embarrassment every day.
Ugh, TMI burn. Anyway, where should we begin? The jewelry department for a little bling? Or should we head to cosmetics for a free makeover?
Yeah, don't be pointing out so much elder people's little flaws on how the way they look right there. Trust me, I'm no dentist right there, but I wouldn't be staring at any of their teeth for a fucking while.
Maybe we can do something about all that ear hair?
Huh? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. But I sure could use some new compression socks.
Ugh.
I don't know if the Loud House is getting worse or getting so much better, but the face gestures they give Lola and their character, I'm starting to laugh my fucking ass off.
I guess the crew has taken a few few notes from legendary Chuck Jones and his cartoons.
Too tight, too bright. Hey, these are kind of snazzy. Not too snazzy.
What the fuck is this?
Sorry, guys, that was an inner voice in me that just wants to say something that I really shouldn't say.
We've only been at the mall for a half an hour and I'm already bored to tears.
You know, as long as she's here, she could pick out some socks that she wants. Just a thought.
Tut tut, a snickerdoodle always perseveres.
My shutter angel. I never knew I had one.
If you want this beautiful sash, you've got to make it through the week. Besides, this is just how old people are. None of them are fun.
You know, wait a minute. There's the angel, but where's the devil at? Hellfire. Wait, I think I should save this criticism for later. It's too early.
Let me see here. I think I have exact change. There we are. Oh, I have a coupon from 1987. Will you still honor that?
And for expired coupons for being that much long, I'm pretty sure they don't do that shit anymore. As much as they don't have birth control pills shaped like Fred Flintstone.
All this shopping has made me hungry.
Me too. This new sushi place just opened up in the food court.
Sushi? Girl, are you fucking mad right there? You feed this guy sushi, you might be food poisoning him. Wait, then again, that could be actually a good sign that say like he kind of put himself to sleep. You be doing everybody a favor.
Really? Yeah, I never had sushi, but I did have wasabi.
Welcome to Sloppy Jake's. If your Jake's not sloppy, then you're not at Sloppy Jake's. Today's specials are sloppy chicken, sloppy sirloin, vegan slop, and mystery chop slop.
Anyway.
Please say burger. Please say burger. Please say burger.
I'll take the mystery chop slop with cheese.
You got it, hun.
Yeah, close enough.
And for the sloppy miss?
Yeah, 1, don't call me that, sweetheart. 2, Lola Loud does not eat food that requires a bib.
I swear, that girl looks kind of familiar, like she worked at Guston's Games and Grub, now she works here. I don't know if you're into so much girls like this, but I like girls when they're kind of wearing diner outfits like that.
I'm more into redheads.
Why do you like this place?
The food tastes great, and it's easy to chew.
Curiosity is getting the better of me, but what exactly is the mystery chop slop?
Ha! Should have kept your bib on. Oh.
No, wait. There's my answer.
Okay, time for our mani-pedis.
Not your mama's mall salon. Okay, LaShawna owns that place, or somebody's been watching a lot of dinosaurs by the Jim Henson Company.
Yeah, whoever runs this place, they must be one crazy motherfucker to run it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of people touching my feet, but I wouldn't mind a massage. Oh, hey, did I ever tell you about...
Yeah, no more mani-pedi bullshit. Let me enjoy my fucking relaxing chair now.
Ooh, I would have loved to sit in one of those.
Oh my gosh, sitting in some of these things, I was like, if this was actually somewhere in Michigan, I would totally make it my bride.
That would be nice. It's called foreplay.
Dude, shut the fuck up. No, I don't want to fuck the chair. I want to be sitting around in it for the rest of my life until I die.
Just 2 hours and 4 more days to go. Keep your eyes on the sash. And now he's asleep. Great. Wait, he's asleep.
And what's this making Lola think now that he's actually asleep now?
Yeah, I got a feeling this is gonna come back to bite her in the butt.
Oh, you know, this would give me such a great idea for her to go wandering off and do some other good shit, but I don't know what the actual angel or devil would say about that.
Lola, Miss Trent said we had to spend quality time with our seniors. Yeah, but she never said they had to be awake.
Uh-oh. When you hear the noise I make because I'm glad to be awake. Yeah.
Maybe this week won't have to be so painful after all. But Lola, a snickerdoodle never...
There's always a loophole when it comes to these Louds, isn't there?
Oh, you're up! You you dozed off for a second. Let's get you back to Sunset Canyon, shall we? Now, Lola, I just...
Well, fucking zippity-doo-dah. You're freaking zippity-a-ing your own self. My oh my, you just flicked the fucking angel away. Zippity-doo-dah. Zippity-a. Hey. Lola Loud flicked her angel away. She's the devil, isn't she? She definitely is the devil, because there's no reason why she has an angel on her shoulder, but doesn't have a devil side of her. That's the answer.
Oh, please, is that such a shock?
And another thing!
I can never understand if so much old people would be falling asleep to any children's book. I mean, it's not like you're going to keep doing so much more adaptations with Little Red Riding Hood, A Christmas Carol, or even Romeo and Juliet.
Hey, as long as they talk slowly, whisper slowly, they'll fall asleep to anything.
Imagine if you can stay awake through listening to Vincent Price telling the story of the Raven.
Hesitating then no longer, sir, I said, or madam, surely your forgiveness I implore. But the fact is, I was napping, and so gently you came rapping, and so faintly you came tapping at my chamber door.
I just know you are going to love this movie. It's a 3-hour documentary about the history of relaxing sounds.
It all started with the sounds of the ocean.
Shit, I hate this movie already. I want a fucking refund on this one. I'd rather go watch...
I don't show this to everybody, but since y'all so glad to see me and all, feast your eyes on this. I am the first penguin in history who can touch his toes with his dick.
No, forget it. That's too inappropriate for people to watch this movie.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of documentaries on films, which is my favorite subject. Not so bad.
Oh, how wonderful.
Wonderful indeed.
And I really don't think that's really necessary to actually leave an elder person somewhere in the movie theater by himself. Because what would happen if this, we're just going to continue right here. So she's going to learn everything the hard way.
I was worried there for a minute, but this week is turning out to be a piece of cake.
Oh my gosh, it's so much relaxing to actually get so much nostalgia, especially from this girl who actually did it with Lori before at Fairway University, if anyone remembers Stroke of Luck. Personally, I like to get so much of my back massage too. And with this girl, having a happy ending, if you know where I'm getting at.
Good night, everybody.
Wake up!
Huh? What? I must have dozed off. What time is it? The movie's almost over. Bernie could wake up any minute.
Okay, next time, never fall asleep during the massage video. You can just listen to your ambient and just fucking relax the whole entire way. But see how the way you put him to sleep? Something got you put to sleep now.
Oh, I'm too relaxed. Wake up, Blakes. Wake up.
This is going to slow down my slithering.
I'm guessing it's going to take her 20 minutes to get there.
I had the shit happen one time where my foot actually fell asleep and I had to try and get it to walk to move again. Like it was numbed down to my freaking ankle.
Bravo! What a film! Who knew the sound of distant rain had such an impact on the world?
Although I'm too sure if she's actually already seen this movie already times before, or if she's been rewatching something on Netflix,
I don't think Lola's the kind of girl who watches documentaries, unless it's on pageants or dresses or castles or princess. Those are more her subjects.
Oh, nuts. Must have dozed off again.
Did you? Oh, what a shame. I'd watch it again, but sadly, it's time to get you back home.
Yeah, full of shit. Since you fell asleep by your own self right there, now you actually want to get away from all the shit so you don't have to be in trouble very much. And how the hell are you getting back in the movie theater at this time right there without a fucking ticket? Then again, Lola's already in deep shit. So Lola actually brings Bernie back to Sunset Canyon after their little crazy-ass snoring fest right there for the little weekend trip at the mall. I can't even imagine what's going to happen next. But let's just get this shit over with. Who cares? We're almost done anyway.
Well, guess that wraps up a fun-filled week of sash-worthy bonding. It's been nice getting to know you, Bernie.
Liar! Liar!
I don't get to be around young people very often, and it really meant a lot.
Oh, it was nothing any snickerdoodle wouldn't do.
Once again.
It wasn't nothing. It was nice. I know it can't be easy to be around an old guy like me, telling stories and falling asleep, but you stuck around and paid attention to me, and that made me feel really good.
Right.
The face on Lola, what's this telling you?
Anyway, go on and get your sash. You earned it.
Well, Lola, don't say it, tiny Lola.
No, you shut the fuck up and listen to me for once, you dirty little... Hey, Dad.
Right, yeah. Continue.
I know this is wrong, but don't worry. I'm gonna earn that sash the right way. I knew there was a good snickerdoodle in there somewhere.
Is there really? Is there really?
Yeah, no, despite Lola's flaws, she still is a good girl. You just gotta look really, 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 really deep.
Lola, what are you doing back?
Well, I just didn't want our fun to end. How would you feel about hanging out for another week?
Oh, I'd like that very much.
You know, kind of thinking of this episode reminds me a bit of Community Service when she was hanging with Melly, if you remember how that turned out.
Oh yeah, it's literally the same thing, but with an old dude.
Glad we splurged for the all-you-can-slap special.
Me too. Hey, did I ever tell you about the time my yo-yo fell into my slop?
Oh, this ain't no too late to be a fucking pig at this one.
Wait a minute, where's the bun?
Wait, you know what I meant.
What? I usually like my sloppy jakes on buns, like burgers.
It was 1976, and they were serving a special bicentennial slop.
Oh, wait, I want to hear this.
Okay. I wasn't too sure if any angel or devil could actually taste reality food, especially when they're up in your mind, you know, but I'm not gonna lie. I think the little angel Lola is actually cute.
That's very nice. I mean, Adams ate chicken wings in Hazbin Hotel, so I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
I know, I fucking rock.
Don't flatter yourself. A pathetic minnow like you, I could beat you in my sleep.
And that was Rough Patch. Okay, for the ranking of this episode I actually gave it, this is going to sound a little bit repetitive, like I just repeated myself from personal other episode reviews before. But with the case of Lola this is the episode actually being a Lola-focused episode, this does have a bit of a continuity about her and Lana actually being bluebells, and now they're snickerdoodles all of a sudden. Totally unsurprising, like, how did this even happen? So the main focus goal for Lola is to actually earn a golden snickerdoodle sash, and she must spend quality time with Bernie. As you can imagine about where this is actually end up going, especially when we're talking Lola. There were some funny moments that I kind of chuckled at, especially with the Lola Angel, which I never expect Lola to actually have a conscience. I was kind of expecting her devil side to show up, but do I even need to make a joke about that? I mean, come on, this is Lola Loud we're talking here. Well, it was much fun to see Lola and Bernie spend so much quality time. I mean, barely, since, Lola has trying to find some way to get him to sleep while she can go out doing her own kind of thing. So pretty much all of her motives are driven by her own vanity, and she would do anything to avoid any accountability for any responsibility about looking out for an elder person. While that may come off as selfish of Lola, the ending feels a bit abrupt. Lola starts feeling guilt after about what she had been through, especially when Bernie appraised her for actually spending so much time with her, although it's not the thing that a kid would actually do. And it wasn't Lola's fault to actually say so much about that he couldn't even stay awake. While Lola may have to admit what she did was wrong, that she has not been a good companion, and she didn't deserve her final patch. And Lola was determined to earn her patch the right way, although very kind of familiar with Lana with Scales of Justice, when she tried to take a shortcut to save the lake surgeons. And we never do actually see her tell the scout leader about her failure to honor and to get the Ghost Scouts to take it with her. Although we could assume that she actually never earned it because she didn't have it at the final part of the episode. I know this is something that most people can actually fill in the gaps on this one, but I feel it would have been very satisfying to actually see that with Lola and the scout leader actually having a conversation when Lola actually tells the honest truth that she didn't actually deserve it after coming to her guilt when Bernie praised her. Not a big problem, but they could have actually spared some of that time to actually put it in this episode. Also, this may seem like an unfair nitpick, but sometimes I just don't like how they kind of recycle or repeat any kind of plots that they already did before. But some things can actually feel like they can be way better than the one they actually did before. But how many times are you going to relive the same story with Lola until anything just stops being creative or at least original? Since much of her role in this episode feel like it was the same that she actually possessed in Community Service and Prize Fighter, sometimes her episodes feel a bit formulaic. I may not give it a high rating, but the way how they portrayed Lola in this episode, it felt like it's just repeating the same episodes, like her trying to grow as a person when really it's not even progressing. When you take a look at Clyde's dad about how they're not going to be so much overprotective toward him, you'll kind of know where I'm actually saying, because they really don't need to keep repeating everything and shoehorning it down our throats. So this episode is kind of in between being the strong and weakest episode, or at least in this case, solo episode of Lola Loud. Especially about when we've seen these kind of plots over and over, time and time. On top of that, nothing is actually new or being progressive of Lola's character. Even Lori has better plots than her. So that's pretty much what I could say about Rough Patch.
Okay, this was a good episode. That's all I can say about it. Sure, it felt repetitive, because we all know what Lola was gonna do, because Bernie is not that interested in a guy, and we knew that Lola was gonna try to find a loophole to ease her way to get in the stash. But at the end, at least she learned her lesson that she had to do this to spend more time with Bernie and get to know the guy instead of just taking the easy way out. And sure, there's a lot of repetitiveness with the episode Community Disservice, which is kind of a flaw. You see that the Loud House is repeating a lot of episodes, but with different materials. But at the most, there was some funny moments with Lola and her little angel. And yes, I get it why there's no devil. But on the other hand, it was nice to get to know a little bit more of Bernie's character, despite the fact that Lola didn't want to know him. And I did love the moral it was trying to teach. So this was a fun episode to watch. It's nothing special to rush out and see. Just go and enjoy watching this episode. I liked it for what it was. It's nothing too special, but it's just fine. Well, thanks for inviting me again.
This has been the Loud House Critic, and we're about to take the trash out with Lana.